This is your inquiry project. So what we are doing with this is engaging with the inquiry process. So basically asking questions and finding information. By asking those compelling and supporting questions about your community or world in order to explore a topic that we have learned about this year. So you are creating compelling and supporting questions and asking them about literally anything we have talked about this year. Physical geography, human environmental interaction, the global goals, human rights, current events, sustainability, anything we have done. We are working on an inquiry skill. Ask compelling and supporting questions around issues of personal, community, or global relevance. In this instance, the inquiry skill overall, if you can do this, you show that you can do that skill proficiently. I can ask compelling and supporting questions that are important to myself, my community, or the world. And then taking it to the next level, you really understand what this skill is asking you to do. You can ask those questions about yourself, the community, and your world. For our inquiry project specifically, right here in this row, you'll show that you have this skill if you can ask one compelling question and 3 supporting questions that are important to yourself, your community, or your world. And again, taking it to the next level, showing that you really have that understanding, is asking that one compelling question, 3 supporting questions that connect to all 3 of those areas. How you are going to do this starts on the second page. So the first thing you're going to do is complete inquiry number 1. What are compelling and supporting questions? So this is a different document. It brings you to something else. It gives you a task, some learning targets at the top, and how-to steps so that you are learning about what compelling and supporting questions actually are in this document and activity. The next thing that you will do, and you'll turn that into inquiry number 1 when you're done. The next thing you'll do is complete inquiry number 2, creating compelling and supporting questions. So you're going, again, has your task, your learning targets, your how-to steps right here. In this activity, in step number 2, inquiry number 2, right here, this is where you're actually going to start doing some thinking. So you're going to think about, okay, how do I actually create good compelling or good supporting questions? So number 1 in step 1 gives you information about what these questions are and starts thinking about what are in compelling questions, what are in supporting questions, and how would I make them. Number 2, you're actually going to do that so that you can do number 3 in the questions table, where you are going to identify your compelling and supporting questions. You must use at least 1 compelling and 3 supporting. You have 2 options. You can use what you created in number 2, or you can create new ones. If you click on the word question, it will bring you down in the document to where this section is. So a place to list your compelling question and your supporting questions. Step 4 asks about some background knowledge. So thinking about kind of what you already know about this topic and your questions. Use your own background knowledge, sources of information. Again, if you click on the word background knowledge, it brings you to where you are doing that in the document. Sorry, had to edit myself. Number 5, notes and research. So I'm not going to read through all of the steps anymore, but this is where you're getting your notes and research for this project. Again, click here, brings you down to where you need to go. There are different tables that are set up, so it gives you a space to list your question right here. There we go. A box right here to put your research and information, and then after you've researched, kind of thinking about in this box, what is the answer to your question? What would you tell others? Remember that your notes should answer your compelling question and supporting questions, as well as any additional information that you find useful. Number 6, sources table. You're going to need to create a list of your sources. Number 7, organize and plan table. So organize your inquiry, your question asking, and your research. Goes through certain steps, so kind of what you're organizing or thinking about over here, and then a planning space on the right hand side. Step 8, create something, anything that shows your inquiry process. In other words, all this stuff in number 7. This is what's going to be in your final product. Whether you make something in your ideas section right here on Canva, make an infographic, a Prezi, do something artsy-fartsy, make a Google Slides, do a wee video, a poster, you write a paper. You are creating something that shows your inquiry process. This is what is part and needs to be included in your inquiry process. Also, steps 1 through 6 get you all of these things that are highlighted right now. So again, ideas are listed right here. The last thing that's listed is an example inquiry project. So this is an example. It looks like the topic is fighting human suffering and global issues. We'll wait for it to load. So a compelling question is right here. Why do people continue to make a difference in the modern world to fight human suffering and global issues? Some compelling, supporting questions right here. An answer to that compelling question. And then just some details, information, research on the questions, and then sources list. So that is what your inquiry project is. Basically just pulling everything together from this year and practicing asking questions and getting curious.